200 kilos.
I'm going to put a 16.5 metre wind turbine blade into the turbine hall at the Tate.
Right. Why?
So that they can have a little think about their relationship with BP.
Yeah, we are just on the road out of Wales and we have just picked up a very big wind turbine. It's so big we have to cut it up into 3 bits. How much is it? 16.5 metres long?
Yeah, 16.5 metres.
Yeah, and
1.3 tons.
that is quite a bit over a tonne and quite a bit of gift.
The Museum and Galleries Act says that if you give a gift to a national institution, it has to consider it as part of its collection. And that's what we're doing with the wind turbine blade, and the piece is called The Gift for that reason. And we're going to give it to the Tate, we're going to leave it in the turbine hall. And by doing that, we're going to force them to talk about BP sponsorship, and that's going to raise some interesting questions for the people who are making decisions about this kind of thing.
So, I guess one of the main things about the entrance is just the steepness, the incline of the slope. So we need to really prepare everyone for being able to hold the weight of each of the pieces without, letting it go, basically.
Yeah, because it could run down really, really quickly. And maybe we need to come down the slope kind of like not in a straight line, but kind of in a more so it's more kind of manageable, and kind of we curve it round.
Which bit first do you think? Like, shall we go tip first? Should we go end first?
The big bit.
Just
so it's like a kind of wedging it through.
Okay.
It's cool because then it could hold open. It could block the doors open, which could allow more of the, which is the kind of first hurdle to get over, right?
Vehicle will move into position.
Yes.
From the holding point and drop off.
It will actually be, I think, the stuff will be off the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's actually a nice little steel fabricator's place that would be perfect to have like taking big things off the back of a lorry is normal in that location. It's like 200 metres to walk with the things, which would be absolutely fine. Tate are sponsored by BP. We think that it's time that the relationship between big oil and the oil industry and our cultural establishments is broken, and we want that conversation to be had internally at the Tate.
How are you getting a 16.5 metre turbine blade into the Tate room?
Wheels, lots of wheels, and hands, people. I really can't like it.
It will travel down here, over the bridge, down here.
To get it through that door, we've cut it into 3 pieces. So they'll come across the bridge, Millennium Bridge, with that first bit, and then the 2 other bits will kind of meet it at the main entrance.
3, 2, 1, lift! And walk.
People are going to push it and then lift it and then leave it, and then the Tate's going to get some documentation that it has to take seriously and decide what to do with it. It's not progressing. They're just about, if not already, have signed another 5-year contract with BP.
That will happen.
Vacuum right up, vacuum right up, and keep twisting so we go to the far corner over there. You're clear? Okay, and now forward.
Hello sir, I don't think you've got enough space to go through that door.
Sorry guys, this is going to be a health and safety risk.
Push!
Okay, stand pause.
Do me a favour, can you go to the other side? There's more space and this is health and safety.
It really needs to go here.
Please
No,
go
honestly,
here.
it's too serious an issue for it to go outside. This conversation needs to take place in the gallery.
Okay, push! Can we have more people in? More people pushing!
It's an artistic performance. It's actually very carefully health and safety conscious. The safest thing you can do is let it happen, okay? It's an artistic performance.
Okay,
we are
you know what?
very careful to hold it.
When I lie down on the floor, if you roll over me, that's your business. That's simple. You roll over me, that's simple, that's it. Roll over me and it's not going to happen. That's it. Roll over me then. Roll over me then. Roll over me.
It is happening.
Right, so get on this side of it.
Yeah.
And lean into it. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, nice and steady now, people. We have anyone who's interested in helping out, just helping keep people away on this side for me, please.
Your group is just some assistance in making sure that members of the public are
Yes,
clear
that's
as well.
I've got some people creating a cordon around here now. Yeah, if everyone can create a cordon around for us.
This way. One foot this way.
Roughly what your intentions over the next few hours?
So it'll probably take us another 30 minutes or so to lower this safely onto the ground.
Right.
And then what we plan to do is actually give it to the Tate as a gift,
Right.
which under the Museum and Galleries Act we're legally allowed to give them a gift and for them to consider it to become a work of their permanent collection. So we've just come to deliver them this gift.
Just out of interest, what is it?
It's a wind turbine.
It is a wind turbine.
Yeah. Just need to go really slowly, and when we've got an inch gap, then stop again and we'll line them back up.
It's in.
Okay. Three, two, one, lower. Thank you, everybody. That's done. Yep.
The Tate itself used to be a power station. It started off burning coal and then it moved on to oil. And so bringing the kind of a symbol of the future that we want to see, a renewable energy powered future, just seems really, really appropriate for the space.
We're leaving it in the turbine hall because we want to see a cultural shift away from oil, and Tate dropping BP as a sponsor is a really big part of that, because as long as Tate is tied to BP, that continues to say that what BP does around the world and the people that it harms and the lives that it's taken is okay. And actually, BP should be removed from our culture, and it should be removed from our cultural institutions.